Like, don't get me wrong. I like visiting Africa, and I love the people there for the most part. Like, I never had too many best friends going to Africa the couple times I went. What I dislike is fucking tethers here. Like how the fuck you gonna talk about the American government's so corrupt, this, that, the third, but yet
why do you come here?
Right, you risk life and limb to come here, and not only that, some of you motherfuckers join the military.
The countries I don't rock with, I wouldn't immigrate to them.
That's my whole point. So this,
like, I'm not going to Qatar. Like, I don't trust Qatar, so I'm not gonna expatriate there.
Exactly. Like, how do like this dude talking about y'all fell for them, y'all government corrupt and all that. I'm like, dude, go back to Jamaica. If America is so bad, go back. I was born here as a child. I didn't have a choice because you making assumptions and y'all fell for the American propaganda, like just like you doing. I'm like, bro, stop. Number one, Black Americans have been telling y'all every time y'all come here, yo, don't believe the hype. We've been telling y'all not to trust the government and white people. No, I'm not trying to demonetize your page, but in the context of like racial relations, we've been telling y'all don't trust them. Stop doing that. But y'all say, nah, y'all the problem. Oh, okay, cool. Now look at you, getting deported. But not even with him.
Yeah, now they all want black solidarity.
Yeah, now because they y'all getting targeted.
So the problem is with all these immigrants, not just black immigrants, but Latino immigrants and Asian immigrants, like they all thought shit was sweet because the way our immigration policies work, we favor only the people who come here who have wealth and already status when they get here. So it makes it look like they're better performing than us here. But what they don't realize is that while they were being anti-black to try to assimilate more into American culture, they forgot that Black Americans have a higher status than immigrants.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, only black and white Americans are really considered real Americans.
Yep.
And they thought, especially Asians and Latinos, they like, oh yeah, we're those
we're
black,
white.
A lot of Latinos consider themselves white,
especially Puerto Ricans.
And Asians, some of them, depending. But then they realize when they getting deported, we're the black people.
Why aren't they getting deported? Deported to where?
To where? We are here.
This is my country.
This is us. The first person that took a bullet in the American Revolutionary War was a black man, so we earned our keep. On top of that, we're not immigrants. We were brought here unwillingly. All of you came here willingly, voluntarily. We were shipped here as, through human trafficking. There is no other home. This is our home. Y'all can go the fuck back to wherever.
Exactly.
And then they be the main ones in these little protests and blah 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 talking about how bad it is. Then go the fuck back home.
Pretty much.
No, go back to butt fuck, curry goat eating, worshiping ass countries that y'all came from.
No, you're right. Like, at this point, I'm sick of this shit. Like, it gets annoying. It's just annoying. Like, if America is so bad, yes, America has its problems. But the thing the cognitive dissonance of it to me is when Black Americans go places, we don't bitch. Don't get me wrong. If we're going on vacation, like every tourist, yes, you want to have your tourists who going to bitch about shit. But when Black Americans move to another country, we don't get on their government assistance. We don't involve ourselves deeply into their politics. We go there, we buy food, we live our lives, and we, stay, under the radar. These motherfuckers want to come to America and then think, oh, I should have a voice in everything. No, the fuck you shouldn't. And I know you may disagree, and I know people disagree, but I'm willing to die on this hill. If you migrate to a country, you shouldn't get the right to vote. And the reason I say that is because
I think I would disagree.
I think we talked about this before, and I said this, and you said like, nah, I don't know, it might not have been you. But anyway, the point, I stand on this hill.
If they weren't born here, why should they vote?
No, I agree with that. If you migrate here, you shouldn't get the right to vote. Even if your kids are born here, I don't think they should get the right to vote neither. But hear me out.
When I go to the Philippines, I can't vote there.
Right. But that's my thing. If 2 Latinos or 2 Jamaicans or Africans, where the fuck you're from, both of your parents are not American and they migrated here, they shouldn't get the right to vote. Their child shouldn't get the right to vote. The reason I say their child shouldn't get the right to vote, me personally, is because none of you have any long-term stake.
Their anchor baby.
Right.
Which is connected to the whole thing that Trump was talking about. Like, they shouldn't get automatic citizenship because a lot of them come here purposely and have these anchor babies just so they can be here.
Right.
And like what amendment was it that gave black people
the 14th?
The 14th. And that's been stretched out to be immigrants. He and others have rightfully argued that was not meant for immigrants. It was meant for people who had a stake here in our country, and these immigrants didn't. It was extended to the Chinese immigrants, which made sense because
they had a stake.
They had a stake here. They were born here. They were living here, and working here, but they didn't have citizenship status. And it was like, they have a stake in the country. They are here. They're not going back. They can't go back. It makes sense to extend it to them for their citizenship. For all those decades, the Chinese were here and not considered citizens.
Right.
But for everyone else just coming over here, no, you don't get automatic citizenship. It doesn't even work like that in most other countries.
And that was my whole point. I was trying to tell someone else when they were saying, they were born here. So I'm like, most of the countries we give citizenship to, you can't go there and
they
have
have
kids.
Way harsher immigrant policies.
Exactly.
So all that shit Mexicans were talking about, Mexican Americans, Mexico is way harsher policies. Like, if we did the stuff to other Latino communities that they do to Latino communities that aren't Mexican, they would definitely be saying we're racist and all this sort of stuff. If the Latinos that come from other countries to Mexico, they will put them out so fucking quick. They will deport them so quickly. Especially I don't think they like people from Central America because Mexico will deport them quick as hell.
Even other black countries have a harsher immigration policy.
African countries have some way harsh immigration policies. They will deport you quick. And an American, man, if you ain't
wealthy,
let you fall off and on financially, they sending your ass back.
Return to Ghana.
Even O'Shea Duke Jackson's talking about that because he lives in Uganda.
Return to Ghana. No, that whole scam. But no, that's my thing. Like, yo, I'm tired. I'm just getting annoyed. I get annoyed. Like, yeah, I'm for the whole pro-black thing. Yeah, cool. But to complain about a country how bad it is, but yet risk life and limb to come to it. Like, bro, you don't see the irony in that. Like, you don't see the irony in, when my parents came here. Then, bro, you can go back. You have citizenship in Jamaica. If America is so bad, go back.
And the same black immigrants that talk all that anti-black shit here, when they go overseas to Asia and Europe, they always call themselves black because they know that black Americans have higher social prestige in those countries.
You don't ever see a Jamaican going to China telling us, I'm Jamaican, mom. You got blood clot, fried rice. You don't see them talking. No, you black. Now all of a sudden, no, I'm black.
No, the patois goes.
All that shit goes. You start dressing. Next thing you know, you think this motherfucker from Baltimore or some shit, the way he be talking and dressing. Nah, yo.
When I'm in the Philippines, I can tell an African when I see one.
They don't look different.
I still say, what's up, I'm still like, yo, what's up, brother, or whatever. But I know the difference. And
they know the difference.
And some of the Filipinos will tell me, the girls, they be like, yeah, we can tell the difference. Y'all don't look the same. I'm like,
thank you.
When even the Asian girls are saying that,
like I told you, I went to Thailand, and the driver, she even told me, don't hang with the Africans. Don't hang around. Don't.
Yeah,
don't involve.
She was a cute.
She was, but she was like, just don't hang with the Africans.
Yeah, because they're known. Look,
they're known criminals.
Even in Asia, they have the stigma of being known as scammers.
She said they were worse than scammers. These motherfuckers were selling drugs all the time.
Yeah, like I said, when I got to BKK airport, it was some Ethiopians or East Africans doing some shady shit in the airport. I'm like,
you sure they were Ethiopian?
No, I said they were East African.
Oh, okay.
They had the alien looking heads with the big. That's
so racist.
But come on, y'all know what Ethiopians and Somalians look like, the big ass foreheads and the big eyes and shit.
but that's my point. Y'all, it's not even that. And I remember I was talking to somebody, and they were like,
the girls are cute though.
Yeah, that's all they got going for them. But I was talking to someone, they were like, yeah, Ilhan Omar, she talked about the Trump thing. I'm like, well, they were talking about that. I'm like, well, her country literally, within 24 hours, repealed a law to ban child marriage because of the backlash it got.
Oh, that was some
Somalia. Right. But I'm like, yo, and y'all say here, well, yeah, Ileana, she talking about how, they execute pedophiles in Somalia. Like, no, they don't. They literally have a law that allows you to marry a child. How is that?
There's an open slave trade
in
throughout
Somalia.
in these countries. So it's like, I'm not even trying to hit it. Mauritania didn't, but Mauritania did not make like slavery illegal to like, what was it, 2017 or some shit? Like on the books, it was illegal in 2003, which is still 2003, but they didn't actually like criminalize it until like 2017 or some shit like that, or 2016.
I would say it's mostly Indians there too.
Mauritania?
I think, if I'm thinking of the right country.
No, that's like North Africa, so it's like...
Oh, you talking about... No, I'm talking about... It's an island, right? No, I'm thinking about a different country. It's another country in Africa, but it's like... It's an island. It's off the, like, the coast.
Yeah, you talking about...
Morocco. They begin with an M.
Yeah.
But anyway, the point being... Send all these motherfuckers back. I'm tired of this shit. Like, even I told you the Jamaican girl I was dealing with, like, this bitch always has some negative shit to say about Black Americans.
Only thing she need to do is...
And I be wanting to tell her, like, I ignore the shit for a lot of times because I'm like, my dick going in your mouth later anyway.
Yeah, that's where I was about to go with that. I was like, either just...
No, I didn't say that to her, but I thought in my head, for as much as you talk about Black Americans, my dick has been all in your mouth and you swallowed. But Black Americans are so bad, but you swallow my kids.
Like Bishop T.D. Jakes.
But no, I just hate that. That shit gets annoying. I be wanting to tell her, yo, go the fuck back. Actually, we didn't get into it, but she was talking shit about Black Americans. I had to check the shit. I had to check it because I got tired of that shit. But I wasn't rude about it, but I was like, yo, you always got something negative to say, like, yo, y'all not doing... Yeah, we are. Because we work hard and y'all just lazy. And she started. I nipped that shit in the bud. I nipped that shit in the. Once she started talking that bullshit.
You work hard. You need to work harder.
That's the thing. She don't even got a fucking accent. The bitch from New York.
Work harder. Oh yeah, that's the typicals.
Right. But like I said, at this point, I had to check that shit. That shit got on my fucking nerves. I'll check that shit quick, real quick. But I ain't tell her. Bitch, go back home. like if life's so bad here, go back to that fucking island. Take you and your son, go the fuck back. Like, you ain't gotta stay here. It's nothing keeping you here. And that's the thing. Well, it's more. We don't have opportunities. Whose fucking fault is that?
Exactly.
Whose fault is that?
But that's your whole fucking country. Ain't no one else running it but them.
Yeah. And I had to tell somebody. I'm like, yo, for all this shit y'all talk. Oh, the white man, like, bro, your country's been ran by nobody but people that look like you. You have no racism. I'll give you, y'all made beef amongst tribes. That's it. Outside of tribal beefs, everybody in your country looks like you. And
on top of that, they have the support of being a part of the British Commonwealth.
The fucking white people don't even come and govern your shit. You govern your own shit. At least we can say, yo, we all the shit we accomplish behind enemy lines.
On top of that, like, Black Americans still are wealthier than every other black group on the face of the world. Oh, y'all just because you just live in a... One dude even tried to tell me, like, well, you just lucky, you just good because you live in a country where white people give you opportunity. It's social media, so I ain't gonna get my life story on no fucking social media, but I did check that shit real quick, like real quick, like cut that motherfucking throat. Like, bro, fuck you, fuck the mud hut you live in. You just mad because after what? See, he wouldn't wanted to talk with me. I'd have made him want to fight me because I'd have been like, don't be mad because you come from a continent where the average IQ is 68, so y'all can't get y'all shit together. Every motherfucker comes there and runs the whole fucking continent. Y'all can't, like, the Greeks come, the Romans come, the Arabs come, Western Europe comes. Now the Chinese, like.
Oh, I pulled that card, like, and I was talking to a a lady from here. She's American. She moved to West Africa, and we're talking about the Chinese, and I'm like, y'all don't see what's like. This is stupid. Y'all were. She's like, well, how America they did this? Well, China at least. I'm like, China is just smarter about how they colonize people. Yeah. They just don't do it through force.
The Belt and Roads Initiative.
Yep. They just dangle a carrot in front of you. They don't use force.
No, they'd be like, hey, we'll build your infrastructure for you.
But
oh, you can't pay? We taking that shit.
Yep, pretty much. That's what I'm saying. They don't necessarily. They're not like America where they.
No, they're mafioso with it.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. You need some money? Yeah, sure. Yeah, right here. Now you gotta pay me. Oh, the government, had a coup d'etat. Fuck you, pay me. But we don't fuck you, pay me. But we don't fuck you, pay me. And now they own this shit.
Pretty much. And then when I say, oh, you just say, I'm like, no, China just does it differently. And matter of fact, they already coming over there, disrespecting y'all, literally abusing y'all in your own stores, making babies in y'all country and abandoning them. Yeah. But black Americans, like, one trying to tell me, well, how, black Americans, y'all talking about not raising kids. I'm like, yo, literally, like, yo, you don't want to play that game. Like, your country is, I think he was Kenyan. Like, bro, your country is famous for bending over for white people. Bro, there is literally an entire village of black women who purposely...
And the most successful people in that country used to be Indian people until they kicked them out. And then when they kicked out the Indian people, the economy tanked.
Exactly. That's why I say, like, don't get me wrong. I'm pro-black as they come, but to a limit. Like, you're not going to disrespect black Americans, especially you're not going to disrespect me. Talking about y'all not an ethnic group. Nigga, Geechee people are an ethnic group. They are. Jamaicans can be Jamaican.
Foundational Black Americans is a lineage. It's called ethnogenesis. Because our culture, our languages, and all that stuff was erased when we came here, we started all of that from the ground up in America. That's why it makes sense to say we're foundational Black American, because like many other groups, we came from ethnogenesis.
Exactly.
And they don't understand that
no,
concept.
They understand it. They understand when they choose it, because Jamaicans can be Jamaican. They don't go to Jamaica and say, oh, you're Afro-Jamaican. You're Afro-Haitian. You're Afro-Trinidadian. You're Afro-Guyan. Like, you don't do that. Y'all don't do that bullshit. They don't do that bullshit with each other. Even Jamaicans did it. Well, I'm Black Jamaican. Yeah, y'all have to do it because there are Chinese Jamaicans, there are Indian Jamaicans. So to make the distinction, you say, oh, I'm Black Jamaican. Like, that's not play this fucking game. Like, even Jamaicans, y'all don't even own your own fucking island. How are you the largest demographic but don't own shit? You can't even swim on your own fucking beaches.
Which country again?
Jamaica. Yo, when I say the locals can't go on most of their own fucking beaches, they can't go on their beaches because either the resort owns them or somebody else owns it. So you can't even go swim, and you're off your own coast. In a lot of it. Fuck you and everything you stand for. Gonna come up here, y'all just lazy and don't work.
Ironically, that's what keeps the resort safe, is not letting the locals be there.
Ain't that a bitch? Don't own shit in your fucking country. Don't own a goddamn thing. And you're the majority. I can understand if you're the minority, but you're the fucking majority. You don't own shit. Not a goddamn thing. And I wish a Kenyan would try to come up and talk to me about some bullshit. Like, bro, y'all are so... Yo, Kenyans are so fucking backwards. Not all. I'm not going to say all. But, so my friend of mine from Kenya, she was telling me how it made me mad. Because I'm like, ain't no way that would happen in America. But I see why their women don't even like dating their own men. Because I don't like the men either. Like, y'all motherfuckers stink. Y'all dirty. Y'all stupid. You're fucking child molesters. I'm sorry, I can't even say that on your channel.
Shout out to Obama's father.
Like, y'all motherfuckers. Like, she was telling me this dude was a teacher. He held this adolescent student for 12 hours. All 3 orifices.
Ew. A girl?
Yes. For 12 hours. And the mother ain't do shit. Another one she was telling me was on the news. The father, I think it was her it was the father, touched the daughter. And the mom was like, well, at least he kept it in the family. Once she told me that, I'm like, yo, I will.
Yeah, they only check foreigners when they come there and do some foul shit, which they should. But
no, they don't. Don't even check foreigners. Unless you're white.
Like
no, they don't check the white ones. The white ones can come there, do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Like this passport bro, Jay Rello, whatever.
I know you're talking about.
Like this shit he was doing, like he got, he got called out for that. They chased him out of the country. He was hiding out in an Airbnb for a while, and then.
But yeah, I remember he was saying that the girls were ugly and they didn't want to.
Yeah, but then he was still trying to smash, and he was fucking them on Twitter.
I don't know. Now I will say, yeah. Now some people do say Kenyan women do act stuck up. I can see that. Cool, whatever. But you ain't about to sit in my face and act like y'all shit don't stink. Like, and it'd be funny when talking to Africans like, yo, I know more about your country than you think I do. I actually go places. I go to your country. I talk to the people in your country. I don't stay. I hang out with the locals. I learn some of the language. I ask questions like, yo, y'all ain't about to run that game on me. I know the type of shit y'all be doing here. That's why I don't want to live there. Like, that's why I would never live in Kenya. I'm gonna say that. I want to live in certain parts of Kenya if I were to move to Kenya. But now I'm like, man, I don't want to live in Africa at all. There's maybe one country in Africa I would live in. I ain't telling nobody neither. Because I don't want y'all niggas to come and ruin it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I hate passport bros that, I'm not talking about you, but
I'm not a passport bro.
I know.
I know what you mean.
I reneged on the term like several months ago anyway. No, the ones that big up like a place and then they start complaining about everyone coming there. Like, don't tell people about
The place.
the place that you covet if you don't want other people coming there. Like,
Yeah. I never understood that either. Like, I don't want, in certain places, I would never tell nobody.
like I say the Philippines, but I never say specifically where I am. Like, where my wife and I live.
Exactly.
So, but anyway. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you thought I was going to disagree on anything. I don't disagree.
It might have been you. It might have been somebody else. But no, I'm like, yo, they shouldn't get the right to vote at all.
I pretty much agree.
Because I can't go to their countries.
Voting is a privilege. Unless, I mean, you are a naturalized citizen, so. But, yeah.
And no, it was somebody else on this black expat page I follow because they give good tips and stuff. And they were asking a question like, you know, how y'all feel about voting and going to another country. I was like, personally, I don't think we should vote. I don't think if I move to another country, I don't think I should have a say in their politics.
Yeah, when I move overseas, I'm not talking shit about
the current leader,
the current president, or the local leaders. Like, if anything, I want to get in good with them.
Right, I'm a guess, and that was my point. Like, yo, I don't have the cultural background or been living somewhere long enough to make decisions for to have an opinion on the impact of these people's day-to-day lives.
I mean, I can have thoughts on it, but I'm not going to express it. To these folks. And
I mean, not necessarily thoughts, but I shouldn't have a right to have a say, i.e., vote on it. And she was like, "Well, I can see that, but you live there, so da da da." I'm like, "Okay, cool, you live there, but still, you don't know the history."
You're a glorified guest,
pretty much. And I told her I'll take it a step further.
A permanent resident is just a glorified guest.
Pretty much. That's pretty much what it is. And I said the same thing. Foreigners shouldn't come here. They shouldn't be allowed to vote neither because they don't have a stake in shit. I was married before. My wife did not know American history. She knew enough to pass the test. This bitch should not have a say. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean she's not a bitch. She should not have a say in any type of politics because, one, you weren't even born here. You came here in your mid-20s, in your early mid-20s. You don't know American history outside of the test that you took for the citizenship test. That's the only American history you know. And you don't know how the government really runs. Like, you know how it runs, but I'm like, oh, you don't understand American history. Like, you have no concept of it. You didn't study it. You didn't learn it. I'm teaching her the stuff. She's like, really? I did not know, like, of course people know Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, sure, but like the intricate details of the civil rights movement, Jim Crow and all that, some of that shit she really did not know. And she's like, wow, I didn't know it was that short of a span from slavery to Reconstruction to Jim Crow to the civil rights till now. It's like, I didn't know it was so short. And I'm like, yes, like, bro, this shit ain't here, sweet. Y'all came.
There's people whose great grandparents that was sharecroppers.
Bro, I had an uncle. My grandmother's brother remembered lynchings. He was alive when one of his friends got lynched. My mom's cousin, mind you, they're in their 50s, had to get hidden. Her mom had to hide her and her sister from the Klan. And then, mind you, this was during like mid-60s, early 70s. They're still alive.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, this shit ain't just go away. I got into a fucking fight with my mom used to fight Klan members and skinheads in high school in Baltimore.
This must be East Baltimore.
She went to Western.
Oh. No, because I remember where my cousin used to live, close to Morgan. It was a lot of white trash over there.
So Hampton was where they hung out off of like 36th Street and Falls Road and all that. That's where a lot of them live. But like, yo, my mom had to fight fucking skinheads. I had to fight a skinhead or a wannabe skinhead.
I should probably bring this to a close.
Yeah, but I say all to say, send these niggas back.
Yeah.
Go back home.
Yeah. Go make fufu great again.
Right. Go fix your own fucking countries.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,